guys, it's Jonathan from Motorsports. Right next to me we have another beautiful 1964 Chevrolet Impala. It's powered by a 327 4-barrel carburetor, vintage air, power steering, and power brakes. If you're looking for more information on this specific car, go down to our description below. We'll have a link there. It'll have more photos and underside shots as well. Be sure to like and subscribe below so we can give you more content just like this. Back to this specific car, I would call this a driver quality piece. Paint is like a 6 out of 10, but it has all the options that you would need to drive it every day. I'm gonna start off with the front end of the 64. You still have your T3 bowls, which is pretty neat. That's proper. The grille's in nice shape. There are minor imperfections, so you have some dimpling throughout. Chrome is in pretty nice shape. A little bit of oxidation, but not bad. It still shines nice. My favorite part about this car, when you pop the hood, super detailed, 327. You have aftermarket AC, or this is a factory AC car, but it's not the original compressor. Blows cold. You've got your power steering and you've got your power brakes. Also, underneath here, got a 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor with an electronic choke. Radiator's in nice shape, and then you do have insulation right here. Hood was painted black underneath. I don't see any rust on the edges. As I said, this is a 6 out of 10, so it's a nice driver quality car with all the options you're gonna need to have fun every day. Closes nicely. When you look down the body sides, all the body gaps look even. You have your insignia right here for the crest for Chevrolet. Wheels and tires have 95% tread, and those are SS Krager imitation wheels. They look really nice. I'm gonna show a little door ding right here. All the chrome for the handles looks good. Interior is original, carpet is original, your Fisher panels are right there in place, and then when you look at the quarter, you can see how nice it is. Rubber is showing its age for the window. Then you can see that this was a factory AC car because it still has the vents, and it does blow cold. Steering wheel has little to no imperfections. The paint is showing age right here, but that's not bad. You go ahead and close it. Quarter panel looks great, and then we're gonna put this in the air so you can see underneath it. It has true dual exhaust, and it exits right before the tire. It sounds unbelievable. We'll start it shortly. This car came out of Washington, by the way. Trunk is nice. All right, we're gonna open it up. Nice and detailed. It's painted in gray. All the wires are original. You got a spare tire there with the original cap. I will include all original caps. Rubber around the trunk is original too, so if you want to replace that, you can. It does not leak. Beautiful. Close it. Taillight bezels are original, and then the rear chrome is showing a little bit of age. You do have some damage right here on the bright-work. This is the original quarter, and what I like about it is when you look underneath here, this is all metal, it's not Bondo. The wheels just look killer because they're staggered, so it's a bigger tire in the rear. Bodywork is nice. The paint has a little bit of orange peel, but it shows really well. Inner door is nice. Okay, so we have some small tears right here. These are the original seats. All the baskets work, so when you look back here, it's really nice. There's some small imperfections on the driver's seat where you would sit. If you had a belt on, that's probably what happened. You do have a set of aftermarket gauges that we'll talk about when we get in the car. The rear seats are in nice shape, and then you're gonna see a white towel back here. We actually ordered a brand new blue, I guess, deck cover for it, and that arrives later on this week, so it'll be in the car and installed properly. Sounds really, really good. Not bad, right? Let me give it a little bit of gas. Whoa, a lot of power here. We're gonna start it up right now. Starts up easily. You have a speedometer that goes to 120 miles an hour. That's your fuel gauge, it works as it should. Then you have your dummy lights here, so this will be if the engine's hot or if it's cold. You have a clock here that does not operate. AM radio does not operate. But what's neat, your AC does. It's actually cold too. Turn it off for the ride. Wipers work as they should. Got to get a new wiper blade, you see that? It just snapped off. Headliner's driver quality, it looks original, it has a star pattern in it. Your visors are definitely original. Mirror has the ability to turn for night, which is pretty neat. Dash is in great shape, it has minor imperfections. Then you have your speaker here if you had an AM radio, and then also they had a speaker back here too. When you open up the doors, lights are illuminating. Let's go ahead and put it in drive and go for a ride. Right here onto Ravenswood, drive it normally. You have your water temperature gauge here, and then they do have an oil pressure gauge, but it's not hooked up. There's no line going to it, so you would normally run a feed line from wherever you can get oil pressure on the motor to this. You have a ashtray right here. Suspension feels really good on it. Horn works. The sound this thing makes sounds good. And that's not even the secondaries opening up. We'll turn right here and then we'll go to the FedEx location and do a turnaround. Steering's really easy. Power steering feels really good. I mean, you could definitely drive this every day. The suspension feels great. And the brakes are really easy too. You can see the power brake on the pedal itself. What we'll do is we'll turn left here and give it some gas and see how she does. You ready? Not bad. That's the 45 miles an hour. We'll test it out again on this road. The brakes are super easy. All right, let's test her out. This thing runs really good. That was to 60 miles an hour. It shifted smooth. What I'm going to do is let you see jump out so we can film us driving by. But if you have any questions about this car, please give us a call at 954-363-2261. Have an amazing day.